What's this?
Huh?
What is this?
Oh, I was scatting like normal.
Yeah. Oh, it's not like normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very half-hearted.
No, I could do it. Hold on.
All right.
Scap, but that. Oh my god,
you're losing it.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh god. What could possibly be wrong right now?
I'm tired.
Oh,
and I don't want to podcast.
That old gem.
Every Sunday, I become more tired and not wanting to podcast.
Every Sunday at 2 to 3 a.m. my time, you love to tell me that you're tired.
I could use a power nap.
Yeah, we shan't be getting one. Not allowed.
I stayed up until 7 a.m. last night.
Yeah,
the latest I've stayed up in quite a while.
It is,
and
that is an all-nighter.
I can't get into why I stayed up until 7 a.m. because it is a surprise.
Because it's a hot little secret.
It's not hot. Don't say that. It's not. I wasn't doing anything hot, okay?
Debatable.
No, it's not. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm handsome, sure. And what I was doing was sick.
Yes.
I don't want to get into it just yet because I want to keep that a surprise. I'm not going to surprise people with something hot, okay? Don't say that.
That sounds threatening, yeah.
But there was vibing involved, if you can believe it.
Heavy vibing.
I was actually up vibing. I was doing it for the entire night, and then I came home and continued to vibe.
You vibed more, harder, worse.
Not harder, no. A lot less.
Oh, less.
And quietly into myself.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. It was actually, I was more so just editing a video. So I wasn't vibing at all. But
video editing kind of just took longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, and then I kind of, at that point, I'd hit my second wind, so I was tired but couldn't fall asleep. So I wasn't really vibing then either.
Yeah. I like we had a quick phone call before I went out today, and you were like, yeah, well, I'm just going to do this quickly, and I'm going to go to bed. And I was like, all right, good night. And then several hours later, 3 p.m. my time, I get a little notification.
I did accidentally.
Saying that you've liked one of my posts on Instagram.
I didn't think that would out me. I wasn't thinking. That's how tired I was. I wasn't thinking ahead.
For people who don't know off by heart the time difference, 3 p.m. my time is 7 a.m. in California.
I was laying in bed looking at my phone, and I forgot that Instagram is a narc, and you have all your notifications
forgot that I wasn't meant to be awake.
Right. Yes. In my tired state, I became less of a sleuth, which I am normally very sleuth-like. In my tired state,
I became appreciative of my girlfriend's art.
Yeah, I saw it as I was scrolling, and I was like,
that is beautiful.
I guess I'll throw her a bone.
That is a minimal but stirring shot right there.
That's
You can all go check it out on my Instagram
Billy
too, at Billy Blossom.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
That's Billie, but then it's BLSSM, abbreviated. No vowels in that. Blossom.
Yeah. But anyway, I just saw the notification come up, and I almost texted you, but I was like, no, let him.
Yeah, you're gonna start a convo if you text me that late.
No, I was like, no.
Don't do it.
I just looked at it and went, oh, honey.
Oh, Jesus, Mitch. Christ, get some sleep. So, all that being said, I do apologize for my sock brain and my, I guess, unambitious scatting at the beginning of this episode. I am a little bit sleepy.
It was the worst I've ever heard, if you can believe it.
I thought I was nailing it.
Oh, fuck.
That's how tired I am.
Your judgment's horribly off.
So, I do apologize for the sock brain, but welcome to All the Space in Between. My name's Mitch.
My name is Billy. Welcome to our podcast. We're sleepy, but we're here, and that's what matters.
So
we're pretty good.
We have 3 questions today, 3 emails today. We're going to try and get through them all, so we should start soon. Let me actually put the timer on my Logic. There we go.
You love to not put the timer on until we're already recording.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me to put the timer on before we record. I was like, no, I like to put it on as.
I like to find out during.
I like a little surprise. It's like a little gift to myself. I wonder how long it's been. Oh, almost 6 minutes. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of neat. That's kind of fun.
Watch out, everyone. He's going to start vibing again.
Uh-oh. I'm slipping into it.
Just read the question. Read the email.
Okay, yeah, we have 3 emails to get to. This is an email reading podcast, even if we don't give advice. We love to just read emails. There's nothing more fun than getting an email to me. And
receiving one, opening one, marking it as read, and then not really following through on it. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's my favorite.
And then getting annoyed when someone sends a follow-up. That's when I'm just like, ugh, even though it'll take 3 seconds to reply and it's been 3 weeks.
Just checking in.
Yeah. People love to just check in with me. I go, I'm fine, Mom. But I'm going to ignore this too.
I'm emailing you.
Because I'm terrible. Yeah, my mom's sending me a just checking in email.
Just catching up.
So,
anyway.
Let's get to the first question. Now, I should say that I'm I'm excited and I'm proud because it's 2020. It's a new year. It's a new decade. And we've been making a lot of positive choices for the podcast.
Positive changes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that we're kind of veering away from being a shit and piss podcast as we were in our younger years.
We were admittedly a bit of a piss cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that just feels good to get away from.
Yeah, to kind of buckle down and get serious for a little while.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's just get to the first email. It's called the Urine Brotherhood.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, they read the title. They knew what this episode was called.
Yeah, you clicked a podcast episode that was titled The Urine Brotherhood.
So what the fuck did you expect from us, really? Come on.
You do you, I guess, you know.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, this one is called The Urine Brotherhood, and it goes... Hello, Billy and Billy's friend. I've had this little, salty, even little, dare I, pickle that I've... That's so funny already. Little and even, dare I say, little pickle that I've had on my mind since listening to the podcast surrounding sibling-induced urine drinking. Unfortunately, there is no ingestion in this story. Even still, here goes. There are 7 cousins, including myself, on my dad's side of the family, and all throughout my childhood, all of us would go to my grandparents' house once every week. There were 5 boys there were 5 boys, once again, including myself, all within 4 years of each other in age. I am the oldest of the group, so I was, one might say, the conductor of the potty train. I am, however, getting ahead of myself. My grandparents had only 2 bathrooms in their house, one of them being a small half bath and the other rather large full bath attached to their bedroom. Naturally, this was the ideal hangout spot for the 5 of us for most of my life growing up. Once again, naturally, as we were all spending all of our time in such close proximity to the great porcelain bowl, we often needed to release our various fluids. As we were all very close in both age, I was probably 7 or 8 or so, and mindset, and for sake of saving time, it was not unusual for 2 or 3 streams to be tinkling away at the inside of the bowl. At times, if you can believe it, all 5 of us little rascals were stood proud with legs apart and in a semicircle surrounding that glorious John. God damn it. As Mother always said, 5 streams make a full bowl. In fact, I can distinctly remember times that we would all drink large amounts of caffeinated beverages, then sit and wait until we could hold back the floodgates no longer, and all rush to the bathroom to contribute to the filling of the bowl. We sought to fill it to the rim. Sadly, I don't think we ever did. There isn't really advice needed here. Are you sure?
Really?
I love that. There isn't really needed advice here.
I'm good.
I'm normal and
I'm
fine.
Right, tall.
There isn't really advice needed here, though. If you see any fit to give, please do. Just thought you guys would be happy to know that your podcast excavated a deep memory of the Urine Brotherhood that I had long ago buried. It was a treasured unearthing. I have another story of sorts I can give as a follow-up email if you guys are interested. This email is already getting long. On a more serious note, Billy, I very much appreciate the art you create and have, much due to inspiration from your photography, started shooting film fairly often and really enjoy seeing them developed. Thank you so much Thank you so very much for that and for the art that you create. Mitch, I have been a fan of Flat Sound for about 1.5 years now, and I love it and admire both your vulnerability and your ability to articulate in the way that you view the world so beautifully. You too inspired me to start recording my own music, and I've released a few projects and am currently working on a few that I am very proud of. I absolutely love the podcast and I look forward to it every week. I hope the trails you follow lead you to where you wish to be. This person's name.
Good. What a standout email.
What a fantastic little email.
What an absolutely applause-worthy
honor to read. And yes. I am
and to receive
privileged to get to experience, and from one of the founding members of the Urine Brotherhood.
Yeah, more in my humble opinion of a knighthood, really. Yeah, almost like the Holy Grail dudes.
Those
the Templars. Yeah, except like the Grail's full of piss.
The Grail's full of hot.
The Grail
7 to 8 year old urine.
That makes it sound like the urine's been there for 7 to 8 years.
And it's not hot in temperature. I just think aged. It's hot. Yeah.
Horrible. Well, anyway, what an honor to hear from you. All right, but well, you said some very nice things at the end of the email. I love the tone switch that people have on this podcast, which matches ours precisely, as telling this kind of story, and at the end, signing off with something as beautiful as, I hope the trails you follow lead you to where you wish to be.
Yeah, I love the people listening to this podcast that can just flip so violently to the extent where I think it's actually, there's something the matter with the listeners, I think, that they're even able to be like, what up, fuckers? I got a salty little pickle for you dicklings to jack into. Mm-hmm. And the language that we create on this podcast, for them to just switch to being like, may you follow your dreams forever. Thank you for your art. Goodbye.
Sincerely, thank you.
Sincerely, the Urine Brotherhood. He got them all to sign the email.
Like the fucking Declaration of Independence.
All 7 of them have just John Hancocked it at the bottom.
God.
It'd be an honor. It really would.
An ancient scroll.
Holy shit.
Signed, not on paper, but in yellow in the snow. Beautiful.
Or written on a like the scroll is like, I'm unrolling it from a thing of teepee. It's toilet paper. Did you ever do things like this growing up? Like had this, because I've never done anything like this, but growing up is weird. And being a kid is weird. So
it is.
The thing that they're doing and that they're describing is definitely not that weird.
No, it's just
it seems pretty normal.
It's kids being children. They haven't yet learned shame. Is all.
Yeah, maybe this stuff isn't really happening that much anymore because like kids have like iPads now. But pre-iPad,
we all just had to piss in the same place.
We had to just see if we could
a game.
If we could just all piss into the same bowl.
We sought to fill the rim.
And to see if we could fill the fucker to the rim.
Did we not all seek to fill the rim? Did we not all misunderstand toilet mechanics to that extent to think that you could fill the rim?
Can you not fill the rim?
Oh God, no! Okay, maybe you can. We can't because we've got superior designed toilets. Okay, no,
right?
You can't fill it.
We've been through this so many times.
The water level stays the same.
Huh? It stays the same. But okay, if I just took a bucket right now,
yes,
of piss,
I've been collecting it,
pissing into the bucket. I think it'll only work with pee. That's my understanding of toilets. They can only be filled with pee.
Anything else is illegal.
Yeah, I'll get like in trouble for flushing it. If I had a bucket of water or of any liquid, and I filled my toilet with it, would it not overflow? It would flush itself?
I flushed a toilet like that many times.
Why?
When it's like been broken.
Like the handle's broken?
Yeah, like something is wrong with it. It's broken. Yeah.
Huh.
You just until the council comes to fix it, you just got a bucket in the council. In
God.
Yep.
Jesus.
Don't class shame me. You just got a bucket in the bath. You fill up the bucket. You pour the bucket in the toilet. There you go. It's done. It's flushed. It works.
I'm really curious to try this.
It might not work with yours though. You might flood your bathroom.
I'm not gonna flood it, but I might flood it.
You might get wet socks.
Ugh, God, don't even say that.
You're like, that's worse than flooding.
That's if they get seeped into my socks. That is my nightmare.
I'm fucked. I'll get athlete's foot so quick.
If I just get this weird toilet induced athlete's foot where my toes just get really itchy, but not in an athlete's foot way. Like I tried the athlete's foot cream and it just doesn't work.
The athlete's foot cream that you already have there.
Yes, your athlete's foot cream.
Buy your own.
No, I bought yours.
That's true.
I paid for it. The most romantic thing I've ever done is to pay for your athlete's foot cream.
That's true love right there. That's care.
So it says here in the email that there would be times where they would drink large amounts of caffeinated beverages. Do caffeinated beverages make you pee more?
Do they make you pee more? I don't know.
Because I know that people who like drink a lot of coffee and stuff will like have to go to the bathroom more just in general. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's a caffeine thing. Maybe they were just drinking caffeinated beverages so they could be like really excited while they wait. Also, what were you doing being 7 years old and just drinking a Monster?
Red Bulls? What the fuck? Where are your parents? I guess you're nowhere because you're staying with your grandparents.
Yeah. I guess both your parents and then your dad's brother or something. Both like they worked a lot or something. All the cousins would just. I would be
and your grandparents, I guess, didn't know what an energy drink was.
I'd be so pissed if I was a grandparent in what I'm assuming is like the late 90s or something. Mm-hmm. And there's 7 of my little nephews. 7 of my little nephews, all little boys. And they're just hanging out.
There's 5 nephews.
What? I thought I was one of 7.
There's 7 cousins. Or 5 boys.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Your reading comprehension is really something that I admire.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's always been far above my age.
When I read it, it feels like it goes into my brain through my eyeballs, but it's almost like I can feel it then landing in a pit of like tar. You know, I could feel the words hitting quicksand right when it hits my brain.
The words are kind of like going into your eyeballs, but then like they're kind of just landing like SpaghettiOs, like alphabet spaghettis, you know.
Just in whatever order.
And you're like, wait, fuck, I've got to put these.
Just whatever order until I turn all of those letters into the just the amount of energy I need to have a panic attack, and then I lose it all, and then it's gone again. So. You read something once, it's with you forever. I read one book every 3 years.
It's the same book over and over.
And it's Violent J's autobiography, Behind the Pain. Yes. Though lately I haven't been reading it, and I've just been listening to the audiobook version where he reads it to me. Imagine how blessed my life is. I love technology now. Violent J is reading me to bed.
That's beautiful.
That's incredible.
That's living. What a time to be alive. Truly.
If you told me when I was younger, Violent J would just lull me to sleep with his words and his stories. God, I at almost 30 am still enjoying that. I'm still reaping all of those. It's great.
Yes, it's amazing. We've got Violent J reading audiobooks. We've got kids have iPads now, so they don't all need to piss in the toilet for fun at the same time. Yeah. See, it's great. Anyway, one of your earlier questions was, have I done anything like this? The answer is yes.
Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Well, there it is.
It was just the female version of this. It was just five little girls hanging out and all just sitting on the same toilet.
That's not physically possible.
You could try if it's a large toilet, small girls.
No.
Imagine it's like a ginormous toilet though.
I won't.
You're all just kind of sitting over the edge of it.
I won't imagine it. There's a block in my head. I won't imagine it.
You did something like this?
Yeah, I didn't really. I was more of a passive
I only
participant.
filmed it. I didn't do anything.
Don't even make jokes like that. No, I was more of a passive participant. I am, as you know, a few years older than my brother. and he had a really annoying habit for a while of waiting exactly until when I needed to go to the bathroom to decide that he could not hold it anymore, and he really needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you told me this.
Annoying. I'm still annoyed. I might go in there and wake him up, right? I might go give him a shake and be like, hey, I'm still mad.
That was the first time I sneezed on the podcast, I think.
Delete it.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. Just get rid of it now.
Erase it from the record.
I will not have other women knowing how you sound when you sneeze. That is a private thing that we share.
It's cute like a rabbit. No one can know.
It's not cute like a rabbit. I just did it just now. I go, as I faced away from the microphone.
You never sound more old than when you sneeze. It's a real old man sneeze.
I'm really just forcing it out of like necessity. Get it out of here. So before we move on to the next question, talk to me a bit more about this Callum piss thing.
It's hard to talk about.
You'd be on the toilet.
Irritated still. Yeah.
Callum would then have to pee.
Yeah, and he'd like come up behind me.
Behind?
And go at the same time, and I'd have to just deal with it and just be like, fuck's sake. But he was like 3 at the time, you know.
He came up behind you when you're sitting on the toilet?
Yes.
How the fuck does that work?
What do you want me to do? Draw a diagram?
Okay, explain to me how he came up behind you.
All right, well, the thing is, when you're little, you don't sit in the middle of the toilet seat, right?
Right.
Because if you sit in the middle, you fall in.
As commonly does to children,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you
One
get
of the leading
stuck,
causes of death in the UK.
Yeah, then you get stuck and everyone gathers around you and says, ha ha ha, Billy's stuck in the toilet. So after a while, after a few times of that happening, you learn to kind of perch on the edge.
But then you leave a vulnerable space.
But then you leave a space for your toddler brother who doesn't know etiquette yet to come up behind you.
And piss.
And also pee.
And he had to like crawl up onto the toilet.
There was kind of a stool situation on the side. I don't know. I don't know.
My parents sort of MacGyvered him. Yeah, they were enabling the shit out of it.
You know when you've got kids around, there's like always a stool near the toilet anyway.
There's a DIY makeshift kind of we called it the Callum stool. And he only had to use it when I was peeing.
Anyway, so I have been in okay, so admittedly, mine was not some kind of camaraderie competition kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mine was just an annoyance, but it is definitely just like a thing that children do.
Yeah, yours wasn't even like a bonding experience. At least they have this bond for life.
Yeah, they're in a brotherhood. What am I in? An unstable family unit.
Imagine as they're all like pissing, they're all like holding hands as well and kind of chanting. That's how I was already
imagining them in kind of like druids' clothes.
Yeah,
so,
with just their. Well, I don't want to talk about their dicks. They're like 7 years old at this point. All right. Not much to say about this email other than it's incredible, but we probably should move on to the other two if we're going to have time.
We should and we must, but thank you for it.
Yeah, the other two is actual advice, yeah?
Yes,
I'm going to ask you to read them.
I can do that.
Because my brain is a sock.
Your brain is a sock couch, just collecting alphabet soup.
You know how I said that my brain in the last episode was
a walnut?
Well, is a sock with just a walnut inside of it.
Yes. Yeah.
The sock it's wet now. The sock is like just one of those socks you accidentally step in something wet and cold in your kitchen and you're god.
You accidentally overflow your toilet doing a bucket experiment, your sock gets wet.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's sort of my brain right now it's just a wet sock with a walnut in it.
Anyway, yes, I can do the reading. So I'm
sorry, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. I was actually up till 7 a.m.
I was actually awake quite late.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Weird. I'm sorry. I don't know if I mentioned it was for a secret reason as well.
I don't know if you were about to like say something or if you were going to ask about it or if we talked about it yet. But yeah, I was, excuse me. Yeah, I was vibing.
Oh. Yeah. Till 7 in the morning.
Till 7 in the morning, kind of swaying back and forth with my eyes closed as I was working on something. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't talk about that yet.
Oh, sorry. I can't talk about how exciting it might be. It may or may not be.
It was actually a secret. It makes me want to laugh a little bit. So if you'll allow me, I'm going to...
Your normal laugh.
Yeah.
Every other laugh you do on the podcast is fake.
Is canned,
That's your real.
This is my excited laugh. Like, Jesus, what an unlikable guy.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, dude.
Feel the slime coming off of him.
You are so unlikable.
You're an anime villain, I think.
I'm smirking as I'm doing it.
Bad guy from Yu-Gi-Oh!
At least that assures that I have like hot hair.
Maybe a touch of eyeliner.
Yeah. Ooh. And I'm the exact body type, so.
That's true. Shorter, but apart from that, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not very. I guess
6 foot tall isn't very tall.
Yeah. Today with what they're feeding kids, everyone's like 6'5", so me only being 6'1". I don't know, closer to 6. Read the
down a bit.
read the next email, please. We're gonna run out of time.
This email is called "I Genuinely Hate My Best Friend," and it goes. Hi, Billy and Mitch. I hope you are well. I've listened to your podcast since episode 1 and I love it so much. Now, on with my pickle. I moved in with my best friend July 2019 and we've been living together since. We've been friends since 2010. I was weary going into this in the first place because I know how I am as a person, slightly controlling and OCD. I didn't want it to destroy our friendship. However, due to my fear of confrontation, I kept saying, "Oh, we'll see." And then finally said yes. It was a bad decision on my end, and I know that. I knew that even then, but I don't really like confrontation, nor do I like saying no to people. I know it will upset them. So I ended up moving into the house that she currently lived in. All the bills were in her name, so we just left them that way, and we halved everything. I sent her my half, and, against my better judgment, she is supposed to take care of the bills. She won't give me access to the online account, and I think I know why now.
Oh, God.
It is now December 2019. Sorry, we are getting to this a little bit late. It did go to our spam folder.
Yeah, that's true.
Since I moved in, she's made poor financial decisions that have impacted me directly, such as not paying the bills. For example, the water has been cut off twice, and the gas was shut off for an entire month of October due to non-payment. I tried to talk to her about it, but she just lies straight to my face and gets overly defensive. I ultimately end up dropping it completely. She's the type of person who you can't tell her she's wrong, if that makes any sense. Recently, it's been brought to my attention that she also talks mad shit behind my back about me and my boyfriend constantly. However, she never says anything to my face. She never even hints about anything bothering her, but then she goes to a mutual friend and just talks mad shit. Basically, the question is, what do I do? I have this overwhelming fear of confrontation that keeps me from actually saying anything I think I might have to. And I don't think our friendship can survive this. I'm genuinely starting to hate my best friend as a person. And does that make me an awful person? Thank you so much for your future advice. And they say their name and then they say, "Don't say my name," just in case she listens.
I love the immense amount of detail they give in this email. Because it's just like, well, okay, my best friend, known them since 2010, moved in July of 2019.
It's now December 2019. The water's been cut off twice and the gas was off for all of October.
Yeah, the friend is listening to this being like, well, this could be anyone. No, unfortunately, if your friend is listening...
everyone in the area had their gas off for the whole month of October.
If your friend's listening, they know who you are. So
really, we've done it for you. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
So you don't have to instill any fear in you. But yeah, if they are a listener, probably. But here's the next thing. We're on your side about this, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine like paying for half of the utilities for something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then not seeing the bill, not
knowing how
having
much they
access to the
are.
online accounts, and they're just like, it's this much. Here's half. And you're okay. And then you send it over, and then the power gets shut off. There's no gas all of October. You're like, where did my money go?
Like, what did I pay for?
What did I pay you for? Where did that? You clearly didn't go toward paying the bill because we don't have electricity.
God, God, I hate this. This is so bad.
So I also have a fear of confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a pushover, and I'll let things bother me a lot.
I thought you were gonna say kind of a pussy.
I'm kind of a pussy little twerp.
I'm kind of a pussy bitch, actually.
Yeah, that's how I talk now. People are like, Jesus, Mitch.
Fucking hell, that's problematic.
You really are not that good of a guy. Yeah, I don't know. Vibing last night kind of made me a bit of an alpha. So now I say shit like that.
Don't. Take the vibe down a notch.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of, what was the thing I said that wasn't pussy? What was it?
Pushover.
I'm kind of a pushover, yeah. Which is true. I am a little bit of a pushover until it just like eats away at me too much, and then I just get like quietly like I'm just sad and angry. And that's not good. Though I have been better at communicating lately. I think the older I get, the more I'm just like, I mean, what's the worst that's gonna fucking happen, you know? Sometimes it's a really bad conversation that you have, and I get like real shaky about it. But I don't have anything to pull from my recent memory or anything really that I can think back to that said I had an important conversation with someone that I was afraid to have, and it went badly, and I regret having it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because like even if the conversation goes real bad, in my experience with stuff like this, it's not any worse feeling than the bad feeling that you get from like
For just stewing.
Yeah, anxiously and sadly and sometimes angrily just sitting and thinking about it kind of thing, because that's also bad.
So when it comes to what they should do, like giving actual advice,
yeah,
you just sort of, when you get older, I think it's just a quality that you can not that you gain, but that you can choose to work on, is to talk to people, tell them how you feel. And I really don't think you're in the wrong here for saying, hey, you know what, if I'm going to pay half of the utilities,
the utility's got to be on.
Then yeah, like the utility has to be on, and I want access to the accounts. Because there's absolutely no reason. There's totally no reason for you to not have access to, but I don't want you to know my password. Okay, change the password to like a community thing we can both check. I want to see the bills, and then I'll give you half of that amount. Yeah. Because clearly it's not going toward what you think it is, and that sucks a lot.
That really does suck. No, that's no fun having no gas. That sucks.
No gas, no, what is it, water?
Yeah.
No water is so hard.
We had no water for a day, and it was bad.
Yeah, it really is just like, all right, time to what? Nope. Time to
nothing.
Wow, I can't do shit. Like this sucks. All right.
Can't wash my salad to eat my food.
Right.
Can't wash my hands. Can't do anything.
Can't wash my hands to eat my food. Can't do anything like that.
Yeah. All right. So your advice is probably talk to them about it, because you are in the right, definitively, I think, yeah. But also your other option, move out.
Yeah, I would definitely get the fuck out of there.
Or in addition to, even, I think you should move out anyway, especially because we're not even addressing the second bit of this. But apparently this person just talks about you behind your back all the time.
They're just always talking shit about you.
Honestly, fuck it.
Okay. My honest advice would be to remain the bigger person. Keep calm. My trick is kind of... whenever I'm having an important conversation like this, it's very easy to like, you know, fly off sometimes. It's very easy to just kind of mouth off at somebody and be like, I heard you were talking shit, you piece of fuck. And to get angry with them, especially if you're like bottling stuff in a whole lot. But you always want to be the person who's being rational here. And you want to, what I do is I communicate with somebody as if other people can hear me. And that kind of keeps myself, I'm like almost, I feel like I'm more accountable for what I'm doing because I'm imagining, even if that
You're
person...
imagining it outside of yourself.
Yeah, it is myself. I'm just like, what would I think about this if I were looking at this from the third person? I want to be the bigger person in this, and I want to be the person that that walks away from this knowing that I did what I could. Yeah, and that I was right. I was the one who was right.
I want to agree with myself later. I don't want to like leave the conversation being like, "Well, I was an asshole."
Yeah, like I don't want to lose my head and then completely explode on somebody, and then I walk away feeling guilty, and then well, then that didn't change their mind because now they just think I'm an asshole. I always just want to, or I always at least try to, especially when it's a really big conversation like that, say what I want, say how I feel, but do it in a way that I would be proud of myself if somebody played that back to me. Yeah, and that helps me a lot.
That's good advice. Yeah, there's some good conversation management advice. But beyond that, I think also some advice is you should trust your instincts to not move in with certain people in the future. Like, this is a good lesson, because if you thought in the first place, like, I probably shouldn't do this, and it turned out bad. Though I will say, this isn't, the tone of your thing is like, oh, I shouldn't do this because I'm kind of controlling and stuff, so I like to see the bills. It's like, I don't think that's a controlling thing to do, is to want to see the bills.
No, that's fair.
That's normal when you're cohabiting with someone, I think.
Yeah, maybe next time the next time you get a roommate, the next time you do anything like that, like first day, you should just like write all these things down and say, hey, look, I know this is super boring and it seems very bureaucratic of me, but just so there's no problems in the future, because I had, like problems like this in the past, I would like us to agree on these things. And they could just be like rules of the house. Hey, there's no this here, there's no that here, or I would like it if there's this, or I'd like to see the bills when they come in if I'm going to pay half of the utilities so I know what I'm paying, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
And then you two can just meet in the middle.
Yeah. Like when I move in and you're going to make me sign the contract that says like no speaking unless spoken to.
Right.
Women should be seen and not heard.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say,
contract.
Yeah. I'm going to say, come, and you're going to have to like kind of run over to me and I'll say, sit. And then I don't even like making these jokes. This is not funny enough for me to actually say out loud.
This is only passingly funny in my own head.
Thank God you laughed. I did that totally dry without even smiling, being like, I hate
myself.
I just hate the podcast, really.
It's bad. Yeah. And yet we keep making it.
Episode 53, baby. We are, next episode is our 1 year.
Somehow, yeah, next episode is our 1 year. You would think that someone's 1 year would be on their 52nd.
It's on their 52nd episode.
But you'd be wrong.
It turns out everybody lied to us.
That would just be the end of the year. So then you would think, it will be on the 53rd, because that's the start of the next year. And then you would also be wrong, because we did our first two episodes not a week apart, so we messed up the scheduling of it.
That messed up my brain so much for the longest time.
Yeah, and I only figured that out literally today. So
yeah, when thinking about it, to be like, we'll do 52 episodes once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week for a year will be 52 episodes. No, it's actually 53. And it's like, oh, okay, well then by our 53rd episode, then we'll have hit a year. Well, actually your 54th episode would be a year. You go, why has everybody lied to me and told me that 52 episodes is, 52 weeks is a year? Why
don't I know how many weeks are in a year?
Why has nobody debunked this on old Reddit?
No. And why didn't any of you correct us? Because I'm sure we were saying previously to now, when in the lead up, we were like, whoa, we're going to get to our 52nd episode. It will be a year. None of you corrected us.
None of you.
So none of you knew either. So you can't say that we were stupid and foolish.
You can't make me the bad guy here.
No. You can't make us the fools.
Okay, wrap up advice for this person. Move out.
Yes.
And you could choose to speak to this person about it. I think it's totally valid if you were just like, hey, I don't want this to turn into a thing, but given that I can't have access to the online accounts as well, that with the fact that our utilities have been cut off multiple times, as well as I've heard from blah, blah, blah that you've been talking a lot about this or that. I don't think it's in our best interest to continue living together, but I don't want anything, I don't want anything bad to come into that. This is just a decision I'm making for myself. And deuces, and then you leave. And then you find someone else, and hopefully you do better. And we wish you luck in that.
We do. And also, your very last question at the end of this, does that make you an awful person?
Nope.
No.
Just makes you the bigger person.
Yep.
And
very good.
It makes you very good at recognizing that maybe you're like a little maybe you have too much empathy. You're just like, I wonder how that makes them feel if they their friend hates them now because but you hate them for a reason. They're doing things worth hating. I would fucking hate anybody if they were like, no, you can't see the online accounts. Give me this much. And they're like, okay, here's the water. Water got shut off. I'd be like,
what happened?
Man.
God. Yeah, no, it makes it almost, I'm going to confront this person for you. Tell me who they are.
Send me their, at least their Instagram.
Give us a detail.
I'll send them a quick little DM.
All right, should we get to our last email?
It's a short one.
It's a short one.
It's a short one, but it's a funny one. Let's run through it really quickly.
It is entitled Sexy Showering Pickle.
All right.
And it goes, skibbity bop bop bop, skibbity bop, skib bop, skib bop.
Whoa.
I'm scatting in. I'm jacking in. Recently, me and my girlfriend had this idea of having a shower together. Not like a normal shower, though. We're talking about the sexy shower, if you know what I mean. Winking emoticon.
Stop at this point.
Stop
we had
elaborating.
The idea of having a shower together.
It's like yeah, all right.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of showering, but not any shower.
It's like we know what kind of shower. Probably
be hard.
Oh.
Like, we get what shower.
It's a sexy shower. It's like, all right, we assume that. If you know what I mean. Yeah, we do know what you mean.
On. Yes.
And then winking emoticon.
Right at the winking face. That's where I got it. That's where it clicked in my head that's what we're talking about.
That made me realize.
Holy shit. This guy's gonna get some pussy.
Oh my god.
I think this guy might be lining up his moves. He has a full deck in his hand. He's thinking ahead. He might get to fuck his own girlfriend.
We both like the idea and we both wanted to try it. However, we have a big pickle that's preventing us from doing the deed. You see, she's the kind of person who showers with super hot water. Her skin literally becomes red when she is done showering and just hates cold water. But I'm, on the other hand, the complete opposite. I shower with really cold water and can't withstand her normal temperature. What should we do? Much love, this person's name.
What should we do? Break up, I guess.
I guess you're incompatible, dude.
I guess that's it. There's so many funny aspects to this email. It's written great, first of all. It's written. This is.
Firstly, they typed
gold.
out scatting, which is great.
They typed out the scatting.
I did a brilliant job reading it. Thank you.
You read it phonetically.
Yes.
I'm looking at every syllable. You nailed it.
I know.
Every little letter here.
Like we said, my reading comprehension, another level.
It is unmatched. There's scatting. There's references to jacking in. And then on top of that, this person has sent us a handful of emails in the past, all of which we've loved.
They have, yeah.
So a good listener, and might I say, possibly a day one listener.
I think so.
I don't know if that's true as we are wrapping up our first year as a podcast. I think that they might have been rocking with us that entire time. What's especially funny here, though, there's like this comedic timing where it's like, she likes the water super hot, which I can relate to because it's like, okay, I can't be in a shower that's too hot. And I know lots of people are just like, I like it just searing hot. I like my skin to turn red. I like that. I can't handle that. I take normal showers. But then he turns around and goes, I'm the complete opposite. I shower with really cold water. Jesus.
Wait, why? For a health thing? Fuck.
It better be for a health thing.
So okay, I get doing it for a health thing, right? But you still want to shower with cold water in this scenario?
Yeah, if you're fucking.
Like, isn't that
That's counterintuitive.
difficult?
Just ice cold water hitting the both of you.
Isn't that gonna be horrible?
As you're shivering. No, you want it to be a little steamy in there if you guys are going to be rubbing up against each other.
God. I mean, I can empathize with it. You know when I have a bath?
Yeah.
I like to take, like, I like to boil myself like a little lobster.
Yeah, a little shrimp.
Yeah, I like the bath to be, like, that good amount of hot where it makes me dizzy. You know?
Yeah. I can't.
All the blood leaves my brain and it goes to the surface of my skin to make me bright red.
Yeah. I've seen it, and I never want to, like, be romantic and be like, let's both get in there. Like, no. It's way too fucking hot. Soup. Yeah. No way. Is that the idea? You're just going to boil the germs off of you? Is that how you get clean? No. I'm going to take a normal temperature shower and use soap.
I'm not steam cleaning myself.
Here's a question that comes up. Actually, I'm going to get to that in a second. Remind me in a second to say the thing I was about to say. But
okay.
I love that he's like, there's a big pickle that's preventing us from doing this deed. Mm-hmm. And it's like the temperature difference. I think even if you agreed on your temperature, the biggest pickle would be you're trying to have sex in an ice cold shower stall, you know? Like, it's...
like, here's the pickle. My girlfriend, she's weird. She doesn't want to have ice cold, wet shower sex with me.
Yeah.
Like, that's normal.
Because on top of that, like, shower sex is only as good as...
okay.
Yeah, it's not that good. Water is very dry, if that makes any sense.
It's the driest liquid.
Water's the driest liquid I can imagine. Yeah. It's not that good.
Cranberry juice. That's slightly drier, but yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah, when I drink it, like, oh. There's.
Yeah.
So the thing I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot. I might have forgotten it. Oh yeah, here it is. You're about to get pissed.
I
you
swear
fucker.
to fucking God.
You should have said it with the current brain that you have now. You shouldn't have said, "Oh, put a pin in that."
when you were like, remind me to say the thing I was gonna say, I was like, you're not gonna remember what it fucking was.
So, a common question. I'm asking this to you.
Okay.
Lots of other people. I've heard this question many times elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And I've heard it on Twitter. I've heard it on Reddit. Mm-hmm. And the question is,
am I the asshole?
I had cold shower sex. Am I the asshole? The question is, when you shower, not take a bath or anything like that, when you're in the shower, in a stand-up shower,
don't ask me this.
Do you wash your legs?
I knew you were going to fucking ask me this. You're not going to like the answer. The answer is sometimes.
Most people are just like, nah, the water runs through it, it's fine. What a disgusting group of people you are. It's so easy.
I don't believe that. I'm not lying to myself. I don't think that my legs are clean if I haven't cleaned them. I'm just saying sometimes I only do the important bits and the legs aren't that important.
I'll do the important bits and I'm including the legs as the important bits.
The legs are important.
My legs are important. Who says they're not? Look me in the eye and tell me my legs aren't important. These legs
Your legs are valid, okay? Look at them.
So
these gams.
I can't. Oh, when people are like, nah, it's just, the soap in the water runs over them. They're clean. First of all, fuck you. They're not. Of course they're not. They're wet, I guess.
Yes.
But they're not clean. That's no. That's like if you that's like what? That's like if you were to like wash your hands or wash your face or something like that, and you just ran them over the water and then took them out and be like, they're clean, so just wash them.
I think it's like shampooing only the like roots of your hair and just being like, yeah, it'll run down to the rest of it. Right. If you've got like long, waist long hair, Yes,
exactly. Just
you didn't
just
what?
Do the
no,
rest.
You washed the top of it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, many people are like that, and let me just go on record in saying I am not one of those people. Every time I'm in the shower, I'm scrubbing every bit of me, and that's including the feet.
Oh yeah.
I'll go foot, toes, I'll go all that stuff. And a lot of people are just, I don't know, I don't do that. It's too much work. You're gross to me. Granted, I only shower once a week, but when I do,
Yes.
I make it count. Maybe this is why people are showering like 2 times a day. Is because when they shower, they just let the water kind of splash on them for a second.
It's more just to wake them up than anything.
No,
Yeah.
I shower and it's like this like medical procedure.
Yes.
I will just scrub and scrub until I'm sterile.
Yeah.
And then I come out looking like a new man.
Yeah, and then you slowly build up that layer of protective dirt again.
And then I go back
for a few weeks, and then you go back again. Yeah. It's a constant soaring. Like the graph is like a soar shape.
You're right. There is a beautiful ebb and a flow to it. It is beautiful to think that in contrast to like yin and yang, you know? I never thought about it that way, that I'm like this beautiful lotus.
Yeah. Emerging with the softest and cleanest legs.
You can eat dinner off my legs. You really
will.
can. It's hot soup.
Tell me, have you ever conditioned your body hair, like your leg hair?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done it. I don't do it, but I have done
soft?
it. Yeah, especially if you do it on like my stomach hair or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do that when I'm there.
Oh. Perhaps.
Why haven't you done this?
I guess because it just seems like a dumb thing to do. Sometimes if I have like a lengthy beard, you know, if my beard is like an actual beard, which is rare anymore, but occasionally I would grow an actual beard. Yeah. And I would condition that occasionally, and that does feel very soft. Yeah, that really does help.
You ever go so far as to do like a beard oil?
No, I never got into like beard culture.
That's good.
I just don't like bacon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I don't like IPAs. So
I don't drink IPAs. I don't like bacon enough, and you know, I like my girlfriend. So yeah, there was never any like interest for me to like, you know, get into beard oil. Yeah,
I asked that question in a very like open and non-judgmental way, but I was gonna have to really hold myself back if you said yes.
Yeah, I was actually pretty into like trimming. I would go to, yep. Well, I think the call dropped. Did the call, hun? Oh, wow, I'm blocked? What is happening?
Oh, she's gone. That's fine.
Yeah, I was like, for like a 6-month gap, I was one of those guys who was just like really into like beard oil, but I was also into having like a fade in my hair.
Oh,
and
I described,
I kind of described things as dapper a lot. Yeah, those men are insufferable. Can I just say that on record?
Yeah.
They're going to kick my ass for sure because of course they could.
One's going to hear it and track you down.
Yeah, but God, what an insufferable subgenre of man that is.
Out of all the different insufferable subgenres of men.
Oh, God, I hate it so much. Bacon eating, fucking fade having, beard oil, using words like dapper. Oh, it's God, I'm actually gonna...
You know what? This is a special fucking throwback reference to one, I think like episode 2,
episode
3, something like that.
Episode, single-digit episode.
But doesn't that tie into fucking rustic couples?
It does. Yeah, rustic couples are like that.
Aren't they adjacent? Yeah.
Yeah, rustic couples think that that's alternative.
Barber culture IPA man gets engaged and then gets like kind of softened into being a rustic couple Instagram husband. That's what happens, right?
I'm done podcasting. Thank you for listening to All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
I'm Billy. Thank you for listening to our episode. If you would like to send us emails, which you have been great at this week. Thank you so much. We did not even go through them all because there were simply too many, but we're really looking forward to reading them all. Please keep them coming in though. If you have a pickle to send to us, please do that. You can email us at
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com. We also have this very lovely little website of ours where you can listen to all the episodes, and as well as it includes links to our Spotify and Apple Music and Google and whatever else. Our podcast is available wherever podcasts are found, including YouTube. But if you'd like to visit our website and stream it directly from there, our website is
all the space in between.com. Nice and easy to remember. It is the name of the podcast.
If you could just remember the name of the podcast, please, at this point, after a year, all the space in between. All the space in between.
Good. Should be rolling off your tongue by this point.
Tell your friends. Continue to tell your friends. I saw some people promoting online for us. Did you see that?
I did.
Many people.
I retweeted one. Very cute.
Yeah, we're just like talking about it. We're just, hey, you guys should check out this. That's odd. Please keep that up. That's awesome.
Yes, makes me so excited. I love it. Thank you so much. Please join us next week for what apparently, according to our calculations, will be our anniversary episode.
Yeah,
it'll
baby.
be 1 year.
Let's do it. Okay, I'm very excited for that. Yeah, episode 54, our 1 year, and then that just gotta hate how that sounds. Of our weekly episode 54 of our weekly podcast, our 1 year.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but it's true. Okay. And we have to leave it there.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will talk to you next week. New episodes every Monday.
Bye.
Bye.